Prayer is power. When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Pray. 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 Prayer is power. Prayer is power. What are you going to do? Pray. 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 When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. 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 Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Pray. Prayer is power. When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. What are you going to do? Pray. Pray. Pray.
Welcome, everyone, to Dr. Pillai's Religion of Religions YouTube channel. Today is Wednesday, July 12th, 2023. We are about to do a live, in-depth planetary puja using the chart of now, based on my current location in the state of New Mexico in the USA. My name is Swamini Valli. I am a Pillai Center teacher and priestess, and an AstroVed astrologer. And I'm very happy to be hosting this program Monday through Friday on this channel. Dr. Pillai has said the planets and stars are more than just objects in outer space. There is a divine light being associated with each of them. In doing the puja, we are honoring these light beings, and we are inviting their positive blessings to flow into us and also into our world. To do the puja, I'm using the South Indian style layout of the chart. I have drawn the chart in chalk on a little blackboard that's laying flat on a side table here. Also for the puja, I have a container of water, a lit tea light, an incense stick, a bell, a raisin, and a bowl of fresh flower petals. I start with taking some of the water and sprinkling drops of water on all four sides of the blackboard so that we are purifying the space for the puja. I put a few drops of water on top of my own head, and I send a few drops of water out into space symbolically towards all of you, so that whether you're watching it live or later on a replay, we're all going into the puja having been symbolically purified. I start with invoking Ganesha, the archetype or angel who helps to remove obstacles. Om Shring Gang, Om Shring Gang, Om Shring Gang. I ask Ganesha to come and to remove all obstacles from this puja, and to remove obstacles in the lives of the participants in the physical, mental, emotional, financial, and spiritual areas of our lives. I ask him to remove obstacles for all of us now and always, and I thank him for his help with this. Now we start with honoring the time elements that are active in my local area. We start with honoring the planet. One moment, back up. There's a Tamil chant that we do to ask all of the planets to be beneficial to us. I'm going to do that first. Asura Nalla Nalla, Ave Nalla Nalla, Atiyar Arvarku Mikave. Asura Nalla Nalla, Ave Nalla Nalla, Atiyar Arvarku Mikave. Asura Nalla Nalla, Ave Nalla Nalla, Atiyar Arvarku Nikave. We ask all of the planets to be beneficial today towards us and towards our world. We thank Saint Yanasamudra for teaching this chant, and we are grateful to Dr. Pillai for sharing it with us. Now we acknowledge the time elements in my local area. We start with honoring the planet ruling the day. Today is Wednesday, ruled by Mercury. I put flower petals on Mercury on the blackboard chart. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Now we honor the star that the moon is in. Right now the moon is in a star called Barney. Om Barney He Namaha. Om Barney He Namaha. Om Barney He Namaha. Now we honor the Tithi, or the moon phase. At the moment, we are in the 11th waning moon called Ekadasi in Sanskrit. I put the flower petals on the moon. Om Ekadasi Devye Namaha. Om Ekadasi Devye Namaha. Om Ekadasi Devye Namaha. Now we honor the planet ruling the hour. In my local area, this is the moon. I put more flower petals on the moon. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Now we acknowledge the yoga and the Karana time elements. Dr. Pillai says for these time elements, we don't use flower petals. We say their names in Sanskrit 3 times each. The yoga that's active right now is one called Shula, which has energies that are confrontational. Shula, Shula, Shula. And the Karana that's active right now is one called Bhava, which has energies of creativity. Bhava, Bhava, Bhava. Now we turn our attention to the chart of the moment. We start with looking at the sign that is the ascendant, represented here with the letters AC. The ascendant, or the sign coming up on the eastern horizon in my local area right now, is Karkataka, or Cancer. Dr. Pillai said we start with honoring the planet, ruling the ascendant sign as a gesture to his importance at the moment. Cancer is ruled by the moon. I put flower petals on the moon. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Now, starting in Cancer, we're going to go around the chart in a clockwise direction, stopping in each sign that has one or more planets in it. Today, in the zodiac sign of Cancer is Mercury. We honor Mercury, and I put flower petals on him. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Mercury is in a star called Pusha, a star considered to be the most spiritually auspicious of all the stars. I put the flower petals on Mercury. Om Pushaye Namaha. Om Pushaye Namaha. Om Pushaye Namaha. Pusha star is ruled by Brihaspati, a form of Jupiter in which he is a very high spiritual teacher, sometimes teaching even the gods. I put the flower petals on Mercury. Om Brihaspataye Namaha. Om Brihaspataye Namaha. Om Brihaspataye Namaha. Pusha star is ruled by Saturn, I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Karkataka or Cancer, the most emotionally sensitive of all the zodiac signs, today containing Mercury, planet of communication, planet of business, planet that helps with our sense of humor and also helps us with pattern recognition. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Simha or Leo, which today contains Venus and also Mars. Both of these planets are in the same star, so we're going to invoke both of them before we honor the star. I start with Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Next, we honor Mars for being in Leo. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Now we honor the star that Venus and Mars are in. They're both in a star called Magha, a star that can give blessings for royalty consciousness and high self-esteem. Om Maghaye Namaha. Om Maghaye Namaha. Om Maghaye Namaha. Magha star is ruled by the Pitris, ancestors who have moved on into planes of light and are able to send us their blessings. Om Pitrisye Namaha. Om Pitrisye Namaha. Om Pitrisye Namaha. Magha star is ruled by Ketu. I put the flower petals on Ketu. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Now, we honor the planet that rules Leo, which is the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Simha or Leo, a zodiac sign of power and leadership energy, today containing Venus, planet of love, beauty, material plane comforts, and the arts, and Mars, planet of courage and willpower, a planet that is a healer and a protector. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Tula or Libra, which today contains Ketu. We honor Ketu. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Ketu is in a star called Chitra, a star symbolized as a shining jewel, a star that can give blessings for creativity and craftsmanship. I put the flower petals on Ketu. Om Chitraye Namaha. Om Chitraye Namaha. Om Chitraye Namaha. Chitra star is ruled by Tvashtar, an archetype who's a divine master craftsman. Om Tvashtarye Namaha. Om Tvashtarye Namaha. Om Tvashtarye Namaha. Chitra star is ruled by Mars. I put flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Libra, which is Venus. I put flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Tula or Libra, a zodiac sign that has energy for balance, fairness, harmony, today containing Ketu, who is sometimes called the saintly planet. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Makara or Capricorn, which today contains Pluto, who is retrograde and extra powerful. I put the flower petals on Pluto. Om Krum Kruntankaya Namaha. Om Krum Kruntankaya Namaha. Om Krum Kruntankaya Namaha. Pluto is in a star called Uttara Ashada, a star that can give long-lasting blessings for success. Om Uttara Shadaye Namaha. Om Uttara Shadaye Namaha. Om Uttara Shadaye Namaha. Uttarashada star is ruled by the 10 Visvadevas, 10 archetypes who each embody a unique, divine, universal principle. We ask for blessings from all 10 of them. Om Visvadevasye Namaha. Om Visvadevasye Namaha. Om Visvadevasye Namaha. Uttarashada star is ruled by the sun. I put flower petals on the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Capricorn, which is Saturn. I put flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Makara or Capricorn, a zodiac sign that can activate ancient past life skills and abilities, today containing Pluto, a planet that Dr. Pillai says can help with rationality and science. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Kumbha or Aquarius, which today contains Saturn, who is retrograde and extra powerful. I put flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Saturn is in a star called Satabisha, a star that can give blessings for healing and for interest in esoteric subjects. I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Satabishaye Namaha. Om Satabishaye Namaha. Om Satabishaye Namaha. Satabisha's star is ruled by Varuna, archetype who rules the rain and the oceans. Om Varunaye Namaha. Om Varunaye Namaha. Om Varunaye Namaha. Satabisha's star is ruled by Rahu. I put flower petals on Rahu. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Aquarius, which is Saturn. I put flower petals on him. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Kumbha, or Aquarius, a zodiac sign that is the most humanitarian of all the zodiac signs, today containing Saturn, who is retrograde, and it is comfortable to be in his own sign. Saturn is a planet that can help us with patience, compassion, structure, organization. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Meena, or Pisces, which today contains Neptune, who is also retrograde and extra powerful. We have a lineup of retrograde planets right here. We honor Neptune, and I put flower petals on him. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Neptune is in a star called Uttarvajrapada, a star that Dr. Pillai says can give blessings for business development. Om Uttarvajrapadaye Namaha. Om Uttarvajrapadaye Namaha. Om Uttarvajrapadaye Namaha. Uttarvajrapada star is ruled by Ayurbundia, an archetype who can help to guard treasures and valuables. Om Arbundiaye Namaha. Om Arbundiaye Namaha. Om Arbundiaye Namaha. Uttarvajrapada star is ruled by Saturn. I put flower petals on him. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Pisces, which is Jupiter. I put flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Meena, or Pisces, the sign that is the most transcendental of all the signs, today containing Neptune, a planet that Dr. Pillai says helps with intuition and with understanding our own inner life. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Misha, or Aries, which today contains Rahu and Jupiter and the moon and Uranus. We start with honoring Rahu. I put flower petals on him. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Rahu is in a star called Ashwini, a star that can give blessings for speed and for healing. Om Ashwinihe Namaha. Om Ashwinihe Namaha. Om Ashwinihe Namaha. Ashwini star is ruled by the Ashwini Kumaras, horse-headed twins who have tremendous healing energies. Their father is the sun, the source of life-affirming energy on this planet. We honor these twins. I put the flower petals on Rahu. Om Ashwini Kumarsye Namaha. Om Ashwini Kumarsye Namaha. Om Ashwin Kumarsye Namaha. Next, we honor Jupiter. When we started the puja, the moon was in the same star as Jupiter, but as we've been doing the puja, the moon has actually now gone into the same star as Uranus. So right now we will just honor Jupiter, and then we'll honor Moon and Uranus afterwards. Right now we're honoring Jupiter, and I put flower petals on him. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Jupiter is in a star called Bharani, a star with a tremendous amount of divine feminine Shakti, or energy, or power. Om Bharanihe Namaha. Om Bharanihe Namaha. Om Bharanihe Namaha. Bharani's star is ruled by Yama, an archetype of justice. I put the flower petals on Jupiter. Om Yamaye Namaha. Om Yamaye Namaha. Om Yamaye Namaha. Bharani's star is ruled by Venus. I put flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Now we honor the moon and Uranus, who are now both in the same star. The moon has moved into the same star as Uranus as we were doing the puja. We'll honor both of these planets, and then we will invoke the star. I start with the moon. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Next, we honor Uranus for being in Aries. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. The moon and Uranus are both in a star called Kritika, a star that gives blessings for truth. Om Kritikaye Namaha. Om Kritikaye Namaha. Om Kritikaye Namaha. Kritika's star is ruled by Agni, archetype who rules the fire element, and also can give blessings for positive transformation and purification. I put the flower petals across the moon and Uranus. Om Agnihe Namaha. Om Agnihe Namaha. Om Agnihe Namaha. Now we honor the star, we honor the planet that rules Kritika's star, which is the sun. I put flower petals on the sun. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. We pause for a moment. Now we invoke the planet that rules Aries. We invoke the planet that rules Aries, which is Mars. I put flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Misha, or Aries, a zodiac sign that's a fire sign with very active energies. Today containing Rahu, a planet that helps us make friends with new technologies. Jupiter, a planet that helps with both spirituality and wealth. The moon, a planet that rules our mind and our emotions, a planet that can help us with receptivity to light. And Uranus, a planet that Dr. Pillai says can help with creative abilities, success in life, higher intelligence, and astrology. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. And last but not least, the final zodiac sign that we're visiting that has planets in it today is Mituna, or Gemini, which today contains the sun. We honor the sun. I put flower petals on him. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. The sun is in a star called Purnavasu, a star that gives blessings for freedom. Om Purnavasaye Namaha. Om Purnavasaye Namaha. Om Purnavasaye Namaha. Purnavasu's star is ruled by Aditi, a goddess who is mother to many of the gods. We ask for both her protection and her divine love. Om Aditye Namaha. Om Aditye Namaha. Om Aditye Namaha. Purnavasu's star is ruled by Jupiter. I put flower petals on him. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Gemini, which is Mercury. I put flower petals on Mercury. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Mituna, or Gemini, a zodiac sign with a great range of energies, today containing the sun, which is our soul, and also a planet so important for our health and our self-esteem. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. Now I take a lit tea light and I hold it above the blackboard that has the chart drawn in chalk and the many piles of flower petals. And in the air, I circle the tea light around the chart 3 times in a clockwise direction, offering the element of light to all these divine beings we have just invoked. Next, I take a lit incense stick to offer the air element and also a sweet fragrance. And I circle this above the chart 3 times in a clockwise direction. Now, I ring a bell to offer the element of sound. Now I take a raisin, a small fruit representing the earth element, and I circle this above the chart 3 times in a clockwise direction. And later in the day, I will eat that raisin as a piece of prasad, or blessed food. Right now, I make prayer hands, and I make sincere prayer to all of these divine beings that we have just invoked, asking them all to send their positive blessings into the lives of each of us and also into the lives of our families, our friends, our neighbors, our colleagues, our homes, our workplaces, our schools, our communities, our countries, and the entire world. May everyone on this planet have healthy food to eat, clean water to drink, clean air to breathe, a safe place to live, good clothes to wear, access to health care, good education, sustainable jobs, and may everyone on this planet have love in their life, now and always. I pray for enlightened leaders, enlightened citizens, enlightened laws, enlightened countries, and entire enlightened civilizations. I ask for blessings for all of my teachers, past, present, and to come. And I ask for blessings for all of my students, past, present, and to come. And I make a bow. You can continue to make your own prayers in silence for a minute, and then we can do a short Q&A period. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Peace to the body, peace to the mind, peace to the soul, peace to the environment. Peace, peace, peace. May we all go about our day or our evening in peace. Thank you all so much for joining us. I truly appreciate your participation and your support. Right now, if you wish to post a question in the chat, I will do my best to try to answer it. My announcement for today is I am doing a community fire lab tonight, July 12th at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time on the Pillai Center Practice YouTube channel. This will be, of course, a free fire lab. It's on YouTube. The replay will be available later if you want to catch it later. The archetype tonight will be Vishnu. Today is an 11th moon, an Ekadasi, and we will be invoking the wealth creation energies of Vishnu, which are more readily available during the 11th waning moon time, which is what it will be in my area tonight. So you're all invited. You're welcome to come. You can share the link on your social media and hope to see some of you there. So that's my announcement for today. And checking the chat, not seeing any questions today, which is okay. We don't have to have questions every day. So I'm going to be respectful towards your time and go ahead and close out for today. We do always appreciate it when you click on the like button, when you subscribe to the channel, as it helps the channel to grow. And I will close out today by saying namaste. Someone is saying in the chat, Pedro, I have lots of questions, but when I approach the video, I forget everything. I have that happen anytime I'm sitting with an enlightened teacher. I could have questions, or the teacher answers it like in the first minute of their talk, and I'm like, I don't have any questions left. So I understand going blank with questions. You can also write them, Pedro, to me at Valli, VALLI, at PillaiCenter.com, and I may be able to send you back a short answer. I can't teach astrology through email, but I might be able to answer a question quickly if you would like to do that. All right. So namaste, everyone. The light in me honors the light in all of you. May light encompass all. See some of you again tomorrow. Namaste.